gonna start.
Guten Abend.
Hola, hola. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Buenas noches. Bueno, queremos darles la bienvenida a los chicos de Camouflage. Por favor, un fuerte aplauso para ellos.
Gracias.
Bueno, tenemos aquí a Marcus, a Oliver y a Heiko. ¿Pronuncié bien? Heiko. ¿Ya? Y tenemos también a Walter, el representante de la banda para Sudamérica. Así que Walter va a estar traduciendo las preguntas que tengan para ellos. Y bueno, el resto de la banda está por allá, así que pueden pasar más tarde a tomar unas cuantas fotos, ¿ok? Dejo este micrófono circulando por acá. Ahí tienen otro micrófono, ¿ok? Para que podamos comenzar. Gracias. Bienvenidos. Welcome.
Go ahead, yeah.
Hello, good night. Mi nombre es Raúl González, soy de la FM 99.5. Voy a tomar el atrevimiento de preguntarle en inglés. First of all, I speak as a fan, and thank you very much for so many wonderful music, and thank you for being in Paraguay. Gracias por venir a Paraguay y gracias por todos los años de la música maravillosa. The first question is about the style, about techno pop, about synth pop, especially for Marcus. How is the difference between the synth pop or techno pop from the days you started as Camouflage band in the early 80s and now? What are the differences? And I understand you are a producer too, and what are the new bands that you're listening to now? La primera pregunta era con respecto al estilo, el synth pop o el techno pop. ¿Cuál es la diferencia del estilo del techno pop del momento que ellos empezaron el grupo en los 80 hasta el día de hoy? Y él es un productor, así que le pregunté también si, qué grupos él escucha ahora.
I can't tell you, I can't describe the difference between the techno or the synth pop of the 80s to some of the music today. Because some bands, they really make a copy version of the music from the 80s in their simplicity, and the music is a popular style, you know, so there is no real difference. Maybe it's a difference of sound, but even this is copied today. So they really want to sound like an original 80s band, but they produce it with modern instruments. Today it's so easy to produce this kind of music. In the early days it was so difficult to produce. So you can't define the difference. You know, when you listen to a song and you don't know the song from the early 80s, and you listen to some music from today, you can't find the difference. You can't define it. It's impossible.
No, bueno, lo que él decía es que no encuentra diferencia entre la música actual y la anterior, que antes era muy difícil hacer ese tipo de música y ahora no tanto. La mayoría de las cosas que se escuchan ahora dentro de este estilo, que por eso se puede decir synth pop o techno pop, son copia de las cosas que se hicieron en el pasado, ¿no?
The other question was, what are the bands, the new bands that you're listening to now? La otra pregunta era acerca de los grupos que él escucha ahora.
I don't have any really favorites, you know. I'm listening to every kind of music today. I'm listening to modern bands as well as modern synthesized bands like Hertz. Some of the songs are really great, the production is great, it sounds really modern, but in an 80s style. But I don't have any favorites, as I can name it. Especially not in the synth pop scene.
No, que no tiene ninguna banda favorita, puede escuchar un poco de Pearl, que algunas cosas que hacen ellos suenan interesantes, pero que no tienen ninguna banda favorita, especialmente en lo que es synth-pop.
Hello, I'm Annabelle from Radio Urbana and radio program Great Noise. I don't know who wants to answer this. Even though before you there were German electronic bands as Kraftwerk, Alpha Beer, then came Camouflage, and it was like the whole world turned to watch what was happening in Germany in the sense of electronic music. And it was like after you came other bands that incorporated electronic elements, like in whatever other gender, Rammstein, KMFDM, Digitalism, and even Paul Van Dyke, it's a DJ that came a month ago to Paraguay. Are you aware of this, and how is this in your opinion?
Le traduzco que, bueno, antes que ustedes hubo otras bandas alemanas muy importantes de techno que comenzaron, Kraftwerk, Alpha Bill, luego vino Camouflage y la gente se empezó a fijar en ustedes, y luego vinieron otras bandas como KMDF, Rammstein, Digitalism, y incluso Paul Van Dyk, que estuvo acá hace muy poco, hace un mes. Si ustedes se dan cuenta de eso, del efecto que, es lo que quiero preguntar, el efecto que causó Camouflage, ¿no? En todo el mundo.
Yeah, I think Germany, a lot of musicians in Germany are quite technique oriented, you know, and there always were big, you know, real fans of getting new technology. And I don't know if this is a German thing, because I know also people from Belgium and Scandinavia. We had some fans, but of course Germany is quite in the focus because of Kraftwerk, I would say. You know, of course, if you talk about electronic music, you start with Kraftwerk. So, and of course, this influenced a lot of people all over the world, but of course, especially in Germany as well. And I don't know, it's all the techno scene afterwards. You know, after Camouflage, there was techno coming, and now it's going back to synth pop, whatever. I think it's interesting. We're interested in all these kind of electronics, but we also listen to a lot of other stuff. So we might be not the real specialists for all these genre bands. To be honest, I don't know all of them. But for us, it's when we started in our small area, people thought a band without guitars, a band without drums, this music has no soul. You know, this is cold. You know, this must be cold music. And for us, it was always the opposite. We tried to make emotional, organic electronics and with soul. And so we might speak for a certain musicians, but with the techno guys, I really like some techno stuff, but I can't speak about techno because for me it's not emotional. It's good to dance, but I missed the song, you know.